What's up, everybody? It's Pablo, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the top 10 budgeting tips for nonprofits to maximize their impact in 2024. If you're part of a nonprofit, you know that every dollar counts. We're going to cover everything from creating a detailed budget plan to leveraging technology and seeking grants. By the end of this video, you'll have a solid understanding of how to manage your nonprofit's finances effectively. So, if you're ready to take your nonprofit to the next level, grab a pen and paper, and let's get started. Welcome to our channel. Let's dive into the top 10 budgeting tips for nonprofits. Alright, let's jump right into tip number 1. Create a detailed budget plan. A detailed budget plan acts as your organization's financial GPS. Start by listing all your expected sources of income. Next, categorize and list all your anticipated expenses. Remember, a well-crafted budget plan is about making strategic decisions. Regularly review and update your budget to stay on track. Prioritize your spending. Focus on activities with the biggest impact. Many nonprofits spread themselves too thin. Identify the 20% of activities generating 80% of results. This is the Pareto principle in action. Focus resources on high-impact areas. Maximize your impact with the resources you have. Prioritize spending to ensure lasting impact. Moving on to tip number 3. Leverage technology to your advantage. In today's digital age, there are countless affordable and even free tools available that can help you streamline your operations, reduce costs, and improve efficiency. First and foremost, ditch the spreadsheets and invest in a good cloud-based accounting software. This will automate many of your financial tasks, from tracking income and expenses to generating reports. Plus, it allows for real-time collaboration with your team, no matter where they are. Explore donor management software. This can help you manage donor information, track donations, and even automate your thank you notes. Don't forget about project management tools. These can help you keep your team organized, track progress on projects, and collaborate more effectively. Social media is your friend too. Use it to your advantage for fundraising, outreach, and building your brand. It's a cost-effective way to connect with potential donors, volunteers, and beneficiaries. By embracing technology, you can free up valuable time and resources that can be redirected towards fulfilling your mission. Seek grants and donations. Diversify your funding. Funding is the lifeblood of any nonprofit. Actively seek out grants and donations. Research opportunities that align with your mission. Countless foundations, corporations, and agencies provide funding. Have a strong grant proposal. Develop a multifaceted fundraising strategy. Diversification is key. Cultivate relationships with your donors. Treat them like investors in your mission. Chapter 5. Tip number 5. Collaborate with other nonprofits. 2 heads are better than 1. Now, let's move on to tip number 5. Collaborate with other nonprofits. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Collaboration is key. By partnering with other nonprofits, you can share resources, reduce costs, and expand your reach. For example, you could team up to host joint fundraising events, share office space or equipment, or even collaborate on programs that complement each other's strengths. Networking is crucial in the nonprofit world. Attend industry events, join online forums, and reach out to organizations working in your area of focus. Building relationships with other nonprofits can lead to valuable partnerships and opportunities for growth. Collaboration not only benefits your organization financially, but it also fosters a sense of community and shared purpose within the nonprofit sector. Chapter 6. Tip number 6. Monitor and adjust. Don't set it and forget it. Alright, we're halfway through our list, But this next tip is crucial. Tip number 6. Monitor your budget and make adjustments as needed. Creating a budget is just the first step. You need to regularly review your financials, track your progress, and be prepared to make changes along the way. Think of your budget as a living document, not something that's set in stone. As your organization grows and evolves, so too should your budget. Make it a habit to review your budget at least quarterly or even monthly if possible. Compare your actual income and expenses to your projections. Identify any areas where you're overspending or underspending. The key is to be proactive and make adjustments as you go, rather than waiting until the end of the year when it might be too late. Now let's talk about your most valuable asset, your team. Tip number 7 is to invest in training and professional development for your staff and volunteers. Remember, a well-trained team is a more efficient and effective team. By providing your staff with the skills and knowledge they need to excel in their roles, you're investing in the long-term success of your organization. This could include training on financial management, fundraising, program development, marketing and communications, or any other area that's critical to your organization's operations. And don't forget about your volunteers. They're often the backbone of nonprofit organizations. Investing in training might require some upfront costs, but it will pay off in the long run through increased productivity, improved morale, and reduced errors. Okay, let's face it. Budget constraints are a reality for most nonprofits. But that doesn't mean you can't access powerful tools to help you manage your finances and operations effectively. Tip number 8 is to take advantage of free or low-cost resources available to nonprofits. As we discussed earlier, there are plenty of affordable cloud-based software options for accounting, donor management, and project management. Many of these companies offer discounted rates or even free plans for nonprofits. Don't forget about Google's suite of free tools like Google Sheets for basic budgeting and Google Drive for file sharing and collaboration. Canva is a great free tool for creating professional-looking marketing materials. Tap into the power of your network and seek advice from other nonprofit professionals, mentors, or board members. Now, let's talk about risk management. Tip number 9 is to always plan for contingencies. Unexpected expenses happen, funding sources can dry up, and economic conditions can change. It's important to be prepared for the unexpected. One of the best ways to mitigate risk is to establish an emergency fund. Ideally, your emergency fund should cover at least 3 to 6 months of your operating expenses. Another important aspect of contingency planning is to diversify your funding sources. By having a solid contingency plan in place, you'll be better equipped to weather any storms that come your way. And finally, tip number 10. Regularly evaluate your impact. It's not enough to simply track your finances. You need to measure the effectiveness of your programs and demonstrate the value you're creating. Start by defining clear, measurable goals for each of your programs. Collect data on your programs and activities. Use this data to track your progress, identify areas for improvement, and demonstrate your impact to funders and supporters. Remember, data is your friend. It helps you tell a compelling story about the difference you're making in the world. Don't be afraid to make adjustments to your programs based on the data you collect. By regularly evaluating your impact, you can ensure that your nonprofit is making a real and lasting difference in the lives of the people you serve. So there you have it, my top 10 budgeting tips for nonprofits to maximize your impact in 2024. Remember, managing your finances effectively is not just about crunching numbers. It's about making strategic decisions that align with your mission and empower you to create real change in the world. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Don't forget to check out the link in the description for more detailed information on budgeting tips for nonprofits. Keep up the amazing work you do, and I'll catch you in the next video.